Welcome yogis, thanks for joining me again today. This is Jenna from Ashtanga Yoga, Shropshire. Today's video is about the Ujjayi breath, Ujjayi pranayama in Ashtanga Yoga or in any type of yoga that we practice. Ujjayi literally translates to victorious, and this refers to victory over the mind. So the Ujjayi breath gives us victory over the mind. Okay. It's a breathing technique that we use in yoga to allow us to build an internal purifying heat. It allows us to build the heat and build the digestive fire in the body. That's the agni. The Ujjayi breath is there to enable us to avoid dialogue in the mind. It's there to help us to direct our attention through the breath. The breath is the anchor in which our practice evolves. The breathing leads the movement in every single case of yoga. We breathe before we move. For instance, ekam, inhale. Then we sweep the arms up. Okay, so we breathe, then we move. When we practice Ashtanga Yoga, we use Ujjayi breath from the beginning. Something important to note about Ujjayi breath is that when we are in an asana, when we are stationary in a pose, for example, we've inhaled to the right, gone into Utthita Trikonasana, we're in triangle pose. When we're in that pose, we use Ujjayi breath. We breathe 5 times. The inhale and the exhale is equal in length. We regulate the breath. When we transition from pose to pose, or we vinyasa, up dog, down dog, we transition through the pose, the breath we use then is free breathing. So we make the inhale or the exhale last as long as the movement. It completely makes sense, and it allows us to completely fill the air. For example, upward facing dog, inhale to the top, exhale, downward facing dog, bum up, head in. The breath lasts as long as it takes for me to get to that place. However, we're talking about Ujjayi breath in the state of the asana. The state of the asana is the pose that we stay in, sthiti. Okay? So, we cannot control very much in this life at all. But one thing we can control is how we breathe. We're looking for a rhythmic motion in and out. Light, slow, and deep. Light, slow, and deep. Not only does it help us to increase our lung capacity, but it helps us to maintain the capacity that we've already got. And we all know if we have longer breaths in life, we have a longer life. Not that we don't want to live that long at the moment. The world's gone bonkers. Anyway, let's breathe Ujjayi together. Let's sit tall. Find a comfortable seat. Ensure that the spine can be directly upward from the pelvic girdle and that the shoulders are relaxed and that your body feels free. Okay, so let's close the eyes if you haven't already, and we'll breathe some Ujjayi. Relax the jaw, relax the mouth. To begin with, we're going to do a different technique, okay? So inhale through your nose and out through the mouth. Let's do that again, but when you exhale through your mouth, imagine that you are fogging a window. Let's go. One more time, fog the window on the out breath, mouth is open. In through the nose. and out through the mouth. Fog the window. Now, let's keep breathing like that, but this time, close the mouth. Keep that sound. It's like you're trying to fog the window, but with the mouth closed. There's a slight constriction at the back of the throat. This is your epiglottis muscle. So let's go again. We'll fog the window, but with the mouth closed. One more together. Gently open the eyes when you're ready. This is something that you need to practice over and over again, and not just when you're seated, when you are moving in yoga. The Ujjayi and the magic happens when we draw the tri-focus together as one, when everything joins together. The Ujjayi, the bandha, and the breath. So Ujjayi breath, in and out through the nose only, with a slight constriction at the back of the throat. Equal inhale, equal exhale. Slow, steady, smooth, and deep. Try and keep the volume of the breath the same from the beginning to the end of the inhale and from the beginning to the end of the exhale. And remember, when you move, the breath is free. The longer we breathe, the more quality we have in our breath, then the more quality we have in our life. If we can control our breath, we can control the mind, which means we control the life. So let's finish off with one more go before we go. Close the eyes, 5 breaths together, Ujjayi breath. In and out through the nose, equal in length. Let's begin. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Rest your hands down and open your eyes. Okay, thank you for joining me today, yogis. As always, if you have any questions at all, please do make contact via the social media. All my contact details are in the description below. And if you would be so kind to subscribe, that would be amazing. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Namaste.